have a bit of a
Oh,
cough
no,
today.
thank you for coming
Hi.
back again.
Thank you.
How you been?
You know, uh, I've been somewhat better. Not quite there yet.
Right. Yeah. I know last week we kind of ended off with you wanting to talk about, that past relationship you had, and we didn't have time to go over it. So we can use that time today to talk more. So I know you said you are going through a breakup. Do you want to tell me more about that?
Yeah, me and my boyfriend were together for 2 years, and then I found out that he slept with somebody else during our time together. So that was really hurtful, I guess. I just didn't really understand why, and I kind of blamed myself. Like, I felt that there was like something wrong with me, or like that I wasn't gonna ever find anyone. I felt really sad and ashamed and just like alone
Mm-hmm.
in that moment.
It seems like you feel lonely, and you don't feel good about yourself or what happened. You say you feel ashamed.
Yeah.
So do you feel like going through that relationship? Do you think did you feel we were able to reach out to anybody else?
Um, I kind of isolated myself at first, but I kind of recognized that I kind of need to go out there and kind of like, you know, take some time for myself. Um, so I've been going out a bit more. Um, so I feel like that has been positive.
Yeah,
You know.
that's good. Seems like even though you've been through this and I'm sure it's hard, you're able to overcome it, and you said you're going out, so that's good. And it seems like those feelings that you had of ashamed and lonely kind of made you not want to go out, so kind of isolate yourself. What were some thoughts going through your mind when you were having those feelings, and you were just not going out anywhere?
I just felt like I was gonna be alone forever, and I was never going to find anyone else, and I was gonna be the woman living with my 20 cats, and it was a lonely time. It was really sad. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to get out of bed. It was just a really difficult point in my life.
So it seems like you were thinking that you were never gonna find anyone, and you were feeling that sad and ashamed, and you were not going out. So that kind of reminds me of what kind of touched base last time. Like the triangle we talked about. I'm gonna go ahead and just draw it for you so you can have more of a visual. So it's a triangle with arrows pointing in each direction. So you see how they all connect and they're all going to each other. So we can write one here that says feelings, and hopefully this will give us like a better understanding of our feelings and our thoughts and our actions. So feelings, put actions, and we can put thoughts. So this is saying how our thoughts kind of reflect on our feelings, and the feelings reflect on our actions, or you can do it in any way. So I know you mentioned that you were feeling ashamed and lonely. Do you have any other feelings besides that, or just those?
I kind of blamed myself, so I wouldn't really know how to put that in a feeling.
Yeah, so we can put that under thoughts. Maybe you feel like it's all your fault. Is that what you're trying to say? So thoughts, you thought it was your fault. You were to blame.
That I was gonna be alone forever.
you were gonna be alone forever. And because of these feelings and because of these thoughts, you mentioned that you were not going out. So did you think? Would you say you isolated yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because of this, you isolated yourself, and you didn't go out. So, with that being said, um, were you reaching out to friends, or did you like what happened there, or did you like ignore them when this was all going on?
I kind of pushed them aside.
Push them aside. Pushed friends aside. And then right now, just seeing this, how does it make you feel now? I'm seeing like the thoughts that you were having, the feelings that you put on yourself, and the actions.
Um, I feel like based on our last session, I feel that I've made some improvements. So, it feels a bit rewarding to know that I kind of, changed my thoughts a little bit.
Right.
So,
That's good. And the good thing is that with this, we can have these negative thoughts, they get negative, feelings, negative actions. But the good thing is that we are able to change them into more positive. So, like you said, that you were able to do that last week, and you've been improving, which is really good. I'm really proud of you. So, we can do so we can see it visually. Are you a visual learner?
yes.
Yes. So, we're going to go ahead and do that here. So, we're going to erase all these negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative actions, and we're going to replace them with positive feelings. So, I know you mentioned that, you've been able to overcome this and just feel, be more positive. What are some positive feelings that you've been having based on this situation?
Kind of telling myself that it's, I guess, relief, knowing that it wasn't my fault.
Relief, it's a feeling. And we could put thoughts saying like it's not your fault. Any other feelings or thoughts?
I guess I felt more hopeful.
Hopeful. That's good. That's really important too. Any other thoughts?
I just kind of would think that I needed to take care of myself first.
Yeah, that's a big one. It's really important. So kind of like self-care. Self-care, and would you say that's also putting yourself first? Yeah? Okay. Putting self first. And I also know you mentioned how it's made you realize that you have people there for you. So how could we use that into actions that made it more positive?
I feel that I've been making more time for myself and for my friends.
Okay.
The ones that have supported me through this breakup.
Okay. So time for self and time for friends. And then would you say that your friends are like your support system?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That shows how, even though it was a 2-year relationship and you build a connection and relationship with someone, you still have other people outside of that are there to help you.
Yeah.
So that's really good. And how do you like this one? Do you like this one better than the other one?
Yeah, I feel that this one is more hopeful. And the other one was more kind of like my, the negative side of things,
Right. Yeah. So, like, even you can use this to help you, like, if you're like feeling down or you're having those feelings or like negative thoughts, or you feel like, oh, I'm not going out so much. Do you think this would be something you could use at home that you could do, maybe to kind of just like uplift you a little bit, or to kind of see it in perspective, and writing and drawing, to help you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could use this as a tool for you. We can put that in, and looking at this, I think it's really good. I think it's a really good improvement, and it kind of shows how the thoughts that you have relates to the feelings and the actions, and then the actions can go around. So they all connect with each other. Talking about all these feelings and thoughts and actions, is there anything that you like to do? Like any strengths you have or any interests that you have?
Well, I do like to go hiking, and I like to spend time with friends. I feel like that has been a strength for me. I also like to draw.
I like to draw.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are really fun things, and you can even use those into the actions. You said an action you want to do is spend time with friends, and that has helped you be more positive. We can even add on hiking. Just using some of the strengths that you have and the interests to implement them into here, just to help you as well. So hiking, and you said spending time with friends, and what else?
Drawing.
Oh, drawing. So yeah, we can use these strengths and just use what you like. That you like hiking, like drawing, spending time with friends. We can use that into the actions, and it's gonna, those maybe even give you more better feelings. And with that, maybe your thoughts can also improve into more positive.
Yeah.
So, do you like that idea?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, awesome. And then I know you mentioned how you feel like it's always gonna that you always get in these bad relationships. Tell me more about that.
I just feel that my past relationship, the current one, I feel that it was just a bad relationship, and I feel that every other relationship is going to be as bad as that one.
So it seems like you're saying that every relationship from now on is going to be bad. Do you have any evidence to prove that? To say like it's always going to happen. This inevitable for this to happen. Is there any evidence? Like do you build relationships easily, or?
Well, not necessarily. I feel like I've made strong connections with people. I do have a lot of guy friends, and I feel like we have good relationships. So I guess there is no evidence. I never really thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel that there could be hope, seeing how I have good relationships with my male friends.
Yeah. It's good to see. It's like good to be able to see that there's even though one, like in your example, one relationship doesn't go well, we don't have to like jump to the conclusion that it's gonna continue happening and that you're gonna continue to have all these bad relationships. And that's good that you're able to realize that, because with that in mind, you are able to help yourself and kind of go back to your feelings and thoughts. Make sure that you're not continuing to think that, because it's gonna turn into negative, or and then the feelings and the actions, they all interact with each other. So I think that's really good, and just keeping that in mind that. Maybe not jumping to conclusions, trying to see like is there any evidence to back my assumptions up, and if not, then maybe they're not as realistic. So I think that's really good, and I think with this tool, with the triangle, it can help you pretty much with these negative thoughts, and I think continue, just building yourself back up again. And you seem like a really resilient person. I know a 2-year relationship is hard, and I think you got this. How do you
Thank you.
feel?
Yeah, I definitely feel more hopeful seeing
Mhm.
how, seeing all kind of like the positive,
Mhm.
side of things. Um, and I feel that my support system is really strong, and I
Mhm.
feel that, that has helped me to kind of, get rid of like
Mm.
all the negative thoughts and see how like sometimes they're not
Yeah.
backed up by evidence, as you stated. So yeah, I feel hopeful
That's
for
good.
the future.
Yeah, and I'm really happy you came back today. So thank you for coming back, and our time's about to be up. So, you have any comments or anything?
Um, no, I feel that we kind of touch base on everything. Yeah.
Awesome. So this concludes our session, and I'll see you next week.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you.